I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. You call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grid 6 feet like Kenny. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. You call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grid 6 feet like Kenny. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. You call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots,
This video is brought to you by 9% and powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego! I ain't here to wake nobody up. I'm here to unplug you.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God loves.
Thank you, Commander. So let me do this again. Man, shout out to Commander. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My bad. What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we get into that, let me get into the chat. Commander, what up, Nine? Appreciate you. Mr. 33 in the building. What up, Nine? Appreciate you. Dee Dee. What up, Dee? Appreciate you. My bad. I know y'all seen the hand signals and I was rocking out, and yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera off now. Yeah, that was embarrassing, but yeah. So yeah, that just happened. But yeah, the title: 3 Reasons Why Conflict Resolution Doesn't Work. And you're rocking with Coach D tonight, man. You're rocking with the coach, right? I am gonna drop the link in a minute, but I want to give y'all my 3 reasons. Let me break this down, right? I wanted to talk about conflict resolution, right? But after that conversation we had last night, I said I think it's important to identify why it don't work, right? Let that lead the topic, and we can talk about it. We can get into it. But I think I gave 3 main reasons, and the way I came up with those reasons was I basically reverse engineered how conflict resolution works, right? So first reason is going to be the golden rule. Second reason is going to be the conditions that need to be met. And the third reason, that third reason is going to be my petty reason. Coach D is petty. Yeah, Coach D is real petty. So the third reason is the petty reason. So Bronze, what up, though, bro? Appreciate you. So let's get into the very first reason, right? Hold on, I gotta find my shiznit. Okay, so don't mind my coffee machine in the back growling. Okay, yeah, this is not good. I can't. There we go. Okay, I couldn't find the cursor. Okay, so the very first reason is the golden rule of conflict resolution, but this is the number one, the main reason why it doesn't work. And the next 2 reasons is go play off of this, right? But the number one reason conflict resolution don't work, people, is this. All parties must be willing to resolve the conflict, right? All parties, right? If both sides of the conflict, or however many sides of the conflict, ain't willing to come together to resolve it, it ain't gonna happen. They can come together, people come together, but they don't always have the intent to solve the problem, right? Sometimes they come together just to complain more or fight or whatever, but it ain't to solve the problem. So the main reason conflict resolution, especially in nowadays, don't work is because all the parties ain't looking for a resolution, right? And look, let me say this now, and I'm gonna say this later. So this is like a now later, right? This is what y'all about to get a now later, right? Commander, that's another one. I'm about to start giving them now laters, but I'm gonna give this to you now, and I'm gonna give it to you later. So check this out. People, sometimes when you have problems with people, it can't be solved. There is no resolution to it, right? There's no resolution. So that's okay. I'm not telling you every time you get into some type of spat that you need to resolve it. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, there's no point of coming together if you're not going to solve it. There's no point. And when I was younger, the way I saw stuff was with violence. So now that I'm older and mature, I realize like if I'm not willing to talk this out, there's no point of us meeting up. You go your way, I go mine. And you cool. Right? But there's a reason why I got to give it to you later, and I can't expose that now because it's part of my petty reason, right? So I can't expose that now, but all parties must be willing to resolve the conflict, and if they're not, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. There's no point of wasting my time. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? If we ain't coming to a head to talk about something, then it's no point. So a lot of times you see that people they have problems, like it can be something minor, and it turned into something major because people, both parties aren't willing to come together. You know, it can be something minor, it could be a misunderstanding. I didn't look, man. I seen people crash out because they assumed something. Like I have seen that. I'm talking about not on the internet. I'm talking about in real life. I seen people crash out because they thought they assumed something. Man, it was this dude. He thought his girl was cheating. He ended up taking her life. This is the crazy thing. She picked up an extra job to make some extra money to buy him something nice for his birthday. That's why she wasn't at home. Like that shit is wild. That's wild, bro. I'm talking about crashed out for assuming something, right? That's why, look, it's okay to think, it's okay to feel, but when you act on it, that's when it becomes a problem. Don't nobody know what you feeling. Don't nobody know what you thinking. Keep it to yourself until you know. And sometimes the best way to know is to ask. You know, that's why me personally, um, I everyone and no one is blocked. You know, I tell people like, look, I don't have any smoke with people. It's people who I feel like, you know, they're not good for me. I'm not good for them, right? But I don't bother them. They don't bother me. I'm cool with that, right? But I'm not actively coming on this app or even turn. I'm not even waking up like, oh, I can't stand this person. I don't think like that. I literally don't have no malice in my heart. Right. So I don't, it's just some people, that's just life. Everybody ain't for everybody, right? Everybody not for everybody. But, Lady Shay, what up, though, sis? Appreciate you. My bad. I'm getting back in the chat. So I was on the other page. Did I say what up to my brother, Bron? Bron's, you laughing at me, bro? I went to HR, got it straightened out. Okay, so yeah, so that's the golden rule, though. The golden rule and this whole conflict resolution thing, both parties, right? And like I said, I'm gonna give it to you now, and I'm gonna give it to you later. I'm not saying every time you get in a conflict to resolve it. What I'm telling you is, if you ain't gonna resolve it, just keep it moving. You know, keep it moving. All right. So the second reason conflict resolution does not work, people. The second reason, number two on my list, is the conditions that have to be met. Right. And that's why I don't work because these conditions aren't met. And like I said, 2 and 3 go play off of 1. Right. So this is the second reason, the condition. All parties must be willing to, at minimum, at the very least, right? All parties, at the very least, understand the other's point of view. Can I get an amen? Look, this is why conflict resolution don't work. Even if two people sit down and start talking, hey, this, that, somebody will be telling you how they felt about the experience, and then the person that they telling be like, well, you did this, well, you did. No, everyone has their own side of the story, and if you truly trying to resolve the issue, you have to understand what the other person is thinking and feeling, and you will understand why they did what they did. And sometimes, even though somebody may have did something wrong to you, have y'all ever did this? Have you ever, somebody did something wrong to you? You like, damn, man, you did that. That's messed up. And then when they explain to you, like, you know what? Yeah, okay, I understand now, because I probably would have did that too. I've been in that situations a lot. When I was capricious, when I was very impulsive, I've been in that situation a lot. You know, where I cuss somebody out for a misunderstanding, like, oh damn, you weren't even talking to me, my bad, bro. Like literally cuss somebody out thinking they talking to me, and they weren't even talking to me. And I'm like, oh my bad, bro. But I done went off on them. Right? I done went off on them. But you got to be willing to understand the other person's point of view. Right? At least allow the person to be heard. Allow the other person to be felt. Let them feel like they matter. Right? Because both parties do. You always gonna matter more to yourself than anybody else. But when you trying to solve something, an issue, you have to be willing to hear a person out. You know, you don't have to agree. You don't even have to really accept it, right? Just understand it. You know, that's how they felt. That's how they thought. Like that's their thought, their feeling, and they're entitled to it. So I can understand that. I don't have to accept it. I don't have to say it was right or wrong, but I understand. Shit, okay. I done had people snap on me and then tell me, you know, my bad, bro. You know, I'm going through this, going through that. Like that shit don't make it okay, but I understand. I understand. That shit still don't make it okay with me, but I understand. So I know how to rock with you. I know how to deal with you now. You know, because you let outside things affect inside things. So I gotta, you know, stay on the outside. You know, but that's the conditions that have to be met. For conflict resolution to be effective, you have to understand. I'm not telling you to like it. I'm not telling you to love it. I'm just telling you to understand that's their story. That's how they felt. You know? And you move. Shout out to Realist. You move accordingly after that. After that, you move accordingly. Like I said, you don't have to agree to it. You don't have to like it. You don't even have to accept it. You know, just understand it. Understand that's them. That's how they felt. That's how they thought. That's why they did what they did. And adjust and move accordingly. That's all you got to do. All right. And number 3, I ain't muted again. Okay, I'm good. Let me check the comments real quick. 19, that quick. Mo, what up, sis? Appreciate you, Mo. Appreciate you. Mo is in the building. Who else did pop there here that I ain't see? My bad. I'm on the other screen. Hold on. What did Mo say? I can hear that. Listen to here. Yeah. Sick of the heat. Yeah. Oh, y'all, it's hoodie season. It's hoodie season, Mo. You got to come to the D. It's hoodie season here. This is my favorite time of the year. All right. Now, this is my favorite one, right? And now you're about to get the later part. I gave you the now earlier. You'll get the later, right? But this is my favorite one. My third reason why conflict resolution don't work. I don't have a drum roll, right? But this is my petty reason. Like I told you, the first one is the golden rule. The second one is the conditions that have to be met, and the third one is just me being petty. But it's true. That's the thing. When I'm petty, I'm telling the truth. I'm just not using the filter, right? I'm just telling you like it is. I'm telling you how my brain process it, and instead of me filtering it out, because y'all don't really want to know what be going on up there. So I have to filter it out to give it to the people. So this is unfiltered, right? Why I feel conflict resolution don't work. Unfiltered. People be bitter and they need something to justify their bitterness. Man, people look, man. I keep telling people PTED is something real. If you don't believe me, Google it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna Google it for you. Let me show y'all something, man. And I did a show on this, right? I did a show, but I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now in real time. This is something real, man. Oop, not D. Man, this light is hurting my eye. This light is on my. Okay. I think I got it. Yep. Hmm. I'm just trying to find a credible site. I don't like this. I like Google better because they kind of put credible sites up first and then everything else. But I don't even see John Hopkins on here or um, the normal psychology. Um, oh shit! They said they got a course for it. I didn't know that. That I didn't know. But we just go use. Unfortunately, we'll use Wikipedia because I don't feel like going on Google right now. But just to show you, check this out. So when I say PTED, post traumatic embitterment disorder, is something real. It's something real, bro. It's something real. This ain't something I just made up. Post traumatic embitterment disorder is defined as a pathological reaction to negative life events, which those affect experience as a grave insult, humiliation. How did I say that word? Humiliation. I don't know what the hell I just said, but I'm going back to clip it. Betrayal or injustice. Prevalent emotions of PTED are embitterment, anger, fury, and hatred, especially against a triggered stressor, often accompanied by fantasies of revenge. The disorder comes immediately and without time delay at the moment of the trigger event. If left untreated, the prognosis for PTED presents as rather unfavorable, with those who have the disorder trapped in a vicious cycle of strong negative emotions, constantly intensifying one another and eventually leading into self-destruction downward spirals. People affected by PTSD are more likely to put fantasies of revenge into action, making them a serious threat to the stressors. So basically what that's saying is you big mad, you know. Embitterment, being bitter. Embitterment means to ruminate on anger. That means you holding on to something for so long. Y'all ever meet them old people who be complaining about somebody that did something to them 40, 50, 60 years ago and the person been dead and gone and they still complaining about it? They're bitter. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm literally telling you what it is. Like bitter people hold on to things and they don't let it go. And at any moment, they will, if they triggered, they will snap and lash out. That's why people, you ever see somebody like just totally go over. Like, hold on, bro, it wasn't even that serious. You just went over the edge. Like when we talk about people crashing out, like you just took that to a whole new level. It wasn't even that serious. That's because they got some stuff going on in them. So y'all be worried about PTSD. PTSD. That's what y'all be worried about. Post traumatic stress disorder. This is what y'all need to be worried about because this shit is running rampant and people are going around undiagnosed, just mad at the world for no reason. Like, bro, I done been through a lot of stuff in my life, right? Like, I seen death a couple times, but I'm not running around here. I'm legally blind, bro. People walking around not using a sight, and I can barely see. But I don't go around being mad and angry and stuff. But people do. People be having some wonderful lives and be tripping. Why? Because they bitter. Bitter. And that's now I'm about to give you the later, right? It's okay not to have conflict resolution. That's okay. But don't walk around being bitter. Don't do that. Because they got a whole psychological diagnosis for that. You crazy as hell if you walk around mad at something that you ain't gonna try to fix. You crazy. Literally. Just walking around mad at stuff. I have seen people have come to me, and I'm not even talking about on the internet. I'm talking about in real life. People have came to me complaining about somebody day in, like, why don't you just talk to that person? Now I don't want to talk to him because it ain't gonna do nothing. So why are you still complaining about it? Like, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't know about this. I didn't know about PTED. I didn't know about no PTED. It's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. So my number 3 reason why conflict resolution don't work is because some people don't want it to work. Some people, it gives them a reason to justify their bitterness, their actions. It gives them a reason. So why they go resolve they need that. They need that so they can be mad. Now they got a reason to be mad because this person was doing this. This person was doing that. So they have a reason to be mad now. Mo, hold on, sis. Hold on. Where we at? Shout out to Mo. Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you so much. The memberships mean a lot to me, man, because I don't get the views, so it's the donations and the membership. The membership, that's what helped me get paid on here. So I appreciate y'all for supporting me because that's real support, right? Y'all viewing, y'all watching, y'all chatting, y'all getting the memberships. Everybody support different. I know I try to support everybody. I support people in different ways. A lot of times I don't be in the chat, but I do be listening. And then when I get the opportunity to chat, I get in there. So, anyway, people, a replay, a like, a share. Shout out to Safi again, man. She had 2 more people come to the channel. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? People support different ways, but the memberships, I ain't gonna lie to you, those hit because that helped me. And that motivate me too, because it make me want to create better content because now I feel obligated. I was just telling bro earlier, like I love the pressure. I love pressure, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sick. I'm a little sick. I like adversity and pressure. Commander. Hey, Mo, I appreciate that, man. You been day one. Damn, you ain't got a wrench. Hold on. I was about to say Mo been day one. And and like I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I know people be coming on here and they act or whatever they do, but I try my best to be transparent. And I done told everybody, don't think I ain't gonna change up because I'm gonna find a way to become better. And for me to become better tomorrow than I am today, I'm gonna have to change something. That's just what it is. Something go be different. I'm gonna add more of this. I'm gonna take this away. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do. It's just things I'm gonna do to try to improve myself. So yeah, I'm gonna change. But I'm gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna be transparent. I always did that. So that old notion, like people that switched up, changed up, I don't really listen to a lot of that stuff because I know I'm gonna be different. I always knew that I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna do what I need to do to be successful in life. I have a drive like that, right? That's just who I am. But I'm not gonna ever be disrespectful. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I will filter myself at times, but ultimately, and that's just me trying to be respectful, man. Like I like to change the person I was. I had to change some of the things I did, right? And some things I have to either not do it or I'm gonna just do it all the way, right? So some things I just gotta avoid. I try my best to avoid conflict because when I do get in it, I don't look at it as beef. I feel like we at war. That's how I feel. Like so I try to avoid it, right? But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all humbling me, man. Y'all humbling me, man. Yeah, yeah. See, I've been waiting for you, Commander. I've been waiting. Hey, now you can push it. She ain't here, so I'm being petty. Yeah, but the link is dropping. The link is pinned. But this is a real thing, though, people. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. Look it up for yourself. Post traumatic embitterment disorder. The more we know, the more we can understand. Because sometimes we see stuff like okay, and it don't have a name, so we kind of dismiss it. But when you can label things, then you like, oh, that's what that is, and then you look at it different. Now you're knowledgeable about it. So now you know it's something that can be done about it. But if you don't know something can be done, you just kind of say, forget about it. And before I knew about embitterment, before I knew about ruminating, I'm like, ruminating, what the hell is that? Oh, when someone dwell on something. Well, why y'all just ain't use a little word like dwell? Why y'all gotta go create a whole big word to say you can't get over nothing? These people can't get over things. Ruminating. Like, okay, now we know what ruminating is. but that but that's when people just sit on that anger, man. And I had to learn that. But I never had a problem with that really. I was able to, like I said, a lot of times, like my conflict resolution was putting my hands on somebody. And after I did that, I felt better. So I never really was like like holding on to anger. Like ain't nobody never really did nothing to me and I didn't get them back. So that was my conflict resolution. But I don't encourage that and I don't promote that. And this is why. Because as I got older, I had more responsibilities and I matured. And I understood I can't just put my hands on somebody because I want to, because I feel like it, because I think it's a good idea, because there's consequences and repercussions behind that, right? You can, like, I don't, if y'all never experienced it, I never experienced it personally, but I seen someone go through it. I seen someone get into an argument. We was at work, working at the hospital. Two dudes got into it. Bam! One dude hit this dude. My man hit the wall, hit the floor. He beat him up. We stopped him. It wasn't like no like stump out or nothing like that. But he got about 4 or 5 good hits on him. He fractured the guy's mandible, right? So the guy had to get surgery. Man, he sued him. And when he told, because I was like, we used to all, go drink after work. He ended up getting fired. But after all the court stuff was over, he was like, bro, I'm going to be paying this off for the next 30 years. He sued him for over 100,000. Now that don't sound like much, but when you a working man and you work like check to check, that's how it worked. So for the next 30 years, you're going to be paying this man. And the messed up part is my man was gaslighting him. He was gaslighting him. But the court don't care about no gaslighting. You put your hands on someone and it wasn't in self-defense, so you're guilty. And he gonna be paying for that mistake for allowing someone to get under his skin for the next 30 years. I'm straight. I'm good, man. Everybody ain't worth it. Everybody ain't worth it because some people ain't got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And if you got something to lose, you got it. I mean, think about these celebrities. They put their hands on paparazzi, but they got the money, right? They got the money. The average person, nah, bro. I'm straight. Like, that made me be a little smarter and wiser. I understood if I ever put my hands on somebody, I'm afraid. I was afraid for my life. That's why I that's why this happened. That's the results of a scary man. I'm terrified. I'm gonna play that role because guess what? I'd rather for you to look. I don't care if I look like a wimp or whatever. If I ain't get my bank account drained, I don't care. I can be that. I'll be that. Yep. I bet you that person won't come back and bother me though. Yeah, great live, Lady Shay. That was a good live. Man, I'm not trying to be nobody doctor. I warn them once my hands and feet and fingers work. Hey man. Oh man, that's what. Oh man, Mo, I tell you, like, but these people out here, they be like that, man. These people will try you, they will test you, they will poke you, they will do everything because they ain't got nothing to lose. Like they ain't got nothing to lose. And if you got something to lose, you got to be a little wiser because these people be on crash out mode. Like I said, they ain't got nothing to lose and everything to gain. You know, so you just got to be careful, right? But this is the third reason it don't work. People be bitter and they be needing something to justify their bitterness. They need something, so they hold on to things. Like, okay, that shit been over for like 2 years now, and we still talking about it. You still feel some type of way. Why don't you talk about it then? Wouldn't that make sense? A rational adult, right? Okay, this is bothering me. I need to talk about it. I need some clarity. I need something, right? But you ever get in a conversation with somebody trying to resolve an issue and nothing you said was good enough? Nothing you said. I've been in a situation where I apologize for something, right? Okay, I apologize. I did that. Yeah. Well, why did you do it? Well, I did it because it is. No. And they met, hold on, bro. I just apologized. And you asked me why I did. I told you, but that's not good. I didn't do. That's not why I did it. Okay, well, you tell me because I'm confused now. I just told you. You asked me why I did something. I told you, but you telling me that's not it. So what is it? You tell me why I did it now because evidently you know better than me. You know why I did it, even though I did it. Like, you ever been in that situation? That's because they don't want to let it go. I'm just being real with you. You know, I'm just being real. And but yeah, you know what happened last night kind of inspired this, right? Because now, like I said, Coach D is very petty. Very petty, very petty. So this ain't no subliminals or nothing because the person know what they did and who they did. I don't need to say their name because they're insignificant. But yes, you inspired this because at some point, if you have a problem or an issue, and I don't know if the person was a man or a woman, but as an adult, if you have an issue and you feel the need to voice that issue, you should be willing to have a discussion, right? If you go come at me with a problem or an assumption or some type of smoke, at least have a conversation. All this modern day, the social media, these people typing and shit, the tic-tackers, the talkers, or whatever they are, the keyboard war, whatever you want to call them, doing all that instead of having a discussion, to me, it just shows. That shows a lot. If you will come in a chat and you have a problem and you don't want to have a conversation, it shows me you just want the problem. You don't want no clarity. You don't want no resolution. Now, if you just want a problem, it's this thing called the mirror. Go go talk to that. Go start there. You know, because coming online and taking your aggression out on people, that shit weird, man. That shit weird, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. I'm just old, I guess. You know, because that's weird, especially for men. When men do that, like, man, look, this is, I'm telling you my perspective and how I think and how I feel. When it comes, life is about double standards, right? So it's some things women do that I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's just women. But when men do it, I'd be like, that shit weird, right? So when you got an adult male, we talking about an adult, a young boy, some boys, you know, I understand because, you know, when we was young, we was dumb. You know, we did everything. Um, but for an adult man to come online and troll, to me, that's weird. Like you ain't got no other priorities in life but to come on the internet and troll somebody. like, like, damn, your life suck. Like, damn. Like I got kids, bro. I'm gonna be playing with them before I come on here trolling somebody. I'm gonna be playing with them. Even this conversation, I can't. I'm telling you my perspective and how I feel and how I think off of something I observed. I'm not talking about that person, but I'm talking about what that person did because that shit is fucking weird. That's weird. That's weird. It's weird. It's weird when men troll. Like, bro, you know, you can be going to do something to better yourself. You can be doing push-ups, sit-ups, you can be taking a jog, you can be learning some type of martial art, learning how to fix brakes. You can be doing all this stuff to become a better version of a man, but you on the internet troll. I don't know, man. I don't know. And this is why people don't have hope, bro. People do not have hope for humanity because of stuff like this. The men, we supposed to be leaders, right? When I hear a man say, I'm not a role model or I'm not a leader, I grew up in an era where you inspired to be those things. You inspired to be the man. You inspired that. You was inspired. You wanted the young people to call you OG, to look up to you. So you had to set that example. You had to work hard. You had to show them how to make hard work look effortlessly. We get so good at shit, we make it look easy. That's how I came up. That's how I was looking up. Nowadays, nah, that ain't what they want. Everybody want participation trophies. Oh, no one's better than anyone. Look, man, that's like, look, it's a couple things. Um, like if you say it to me in real life on here, I probably mute my mic. I ain't gonna lie. I try to filter myself. But if you said some things to me in real life, I will laugh in your face. And these are two things. The first one is you just want your cake and eat it too. Look, man, let me explain something to you. If you go get some cake without the intent to eat it or give it to someone to eat it, the hell is we doing? What are we doing? Right? I understand some things been said so long, they sound sweet, it's comfortable to say. I understand that. That don't make it right. That don't make it logical. And you just look like you look crazy. And people try to philosophize. Well, that means you want too much. No, one too much is having the cake and going to get a pie. I mean, even cake comes with ice cream. I mean, you got sides to things. So even that, you know, why can't you have cake and pie? If you got it, why would you not eat it? That concept of getting something edible and not eating it, why would y'all use that? Some crazy ass person said that a long time ago, and y'all still saying that. So yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you. If you say that shit in my face, I'm gonna laugh at you. And if you say no one's better than anyone, I'm gonna laugh at you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a fact that people are better than other people. That's just a fact. It's people better than me in a lot of things. That don't mean I feel insignificant as a person. Yeah, I don't feel insignificant just because people better than me. If it's motivation, okay, there's another level. And guess what? That person is better than you in something. Once you become better than them, then you go see somebody else better than you. And then there's gonna be somebody else better than you. Then there's gonna be somebody else better than you. That's just how life is. There's levels to everything. You know, you like people are literally feeding their kids this shit. This is why we get this fucked up society now, because no one's better than anyone. So guess what? Ain't nobody go work. Ain't nobody go put the work in to become greater. Ain't nobody go do it because you know why? No one's better than anyone. Everyone gets a trophy. That's where we at. Because no one's better than anyone. Because you got more money, does that make you better than me? Yes, financially, you are better than me because you have more money. What the hell? Yeah, you're better than me financially. Does that mean you have a better character? No one ever said that. We talking about money. Yeah, there's a lot of people a whole lot of hell better than me because financially, because they have the money to prove it. There are better content creators than me because they have the numbers to prove it. I probably got more subs than a lot. I got more subs than Tay. Tay got more views than me, right? Which one proves? The people watching. That's what we get paid for. So Tay is a better content creator than me. Why? Because she can get people to watch her videos more than me. Flat and simple. So either I learn or Tay ain't nothing. I got more subs than Tay. Too bad you don't get paid for them subs, right? You get paid for the views. And what the numbers show is Tay's getting more views than you. So guess what? Tay's better content creator than you because we make content for people to watch. So if more people watching Tay than watching you, she's doing something better than you. We can come up with all the excuses. Oh, well, that's because she's doing this. That's because, but the fact is she got more views than you. Don't matter. It's people who don't do nothing but sit here and talk shit to people all day. And guess what? They got more views than me. So they're better content creators. Are they better people? I never said that. But they are better content creators. Why? Because they get more views. I'm not going to sit up here and denounce that. I ain't going to say, oh, they ain't better people than me then. We ain't talking about if they're a better person than me. We talking about them being a content creator. I don't do that participation trophy shit. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm gonna laugh in your face if you say that around me. I'm just gonna do it. Don't take offense to it. That's just how I am. It don't make sense to me. You know, it just don't. Get a cake with frosting, yet don't eat the frosting. And that's what it do. But that's what I'm saying. Like that stuff don't make sense. And I understand because guess what? I used to say it too until I start thinking for myself. And then I'm like, hold on, that don't make sense. Like, if you ever practice any type of martial art and you get choked out or you get knocked out, you don't say, oh, that person think they better than me. No, you be like, no, that person better than me because he knocked me out. Like, no, he better than me. But I can work, I can practice, and I can defeat him. I can get better, and then I can do better against them. And if I do better against them, and I up him, then guess what? Now I'm better. Oh, Morris, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Morris is sponsoring tonight's show. Morris is sponsoring tonight's show. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Hold on. And he sent some cash apps yesterday that I didn't see until late because I was distracted. But hold on, brother. I owe you a double play. I know which one. I'm going to play yours double time. 2 times.
Come on, get that money, 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 money. I don't count the money, money. Come on, get that money, 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 money. I don't count the money, money.
Shout out to Big Mix. Shout out to the mixer, the one and only. Oh yeah, I gotta holler at you too, bro, because you got my copyright, my copyright claim. Man, that shit lit up like it was Christmas, bro. I'm like, yeah, damn. Usually the video is yellow. That motherfucker was like triple red. I'm just playing. I just didn't monetize that video. Yeah, but if we do that freestyle, what did we call it? Showcase Friday. If we do that, I'm gonna have to do it. If the music is copywritten, I'm gonna have to do it on Petty Vision. You know, over there we don't take no strikes or nothing. But yeah, they struck a couple of those songs I played of yours. They said one, you know, the Georgia song, like I guess it's the melody they catch. Not you singing, but the melody. Like yeah, they caught the Georgia. It was a Chris Brown song. It was something else. Yeah, but no, we cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we made bread that night, so no, we good. We got paid for that video. We got paid more than YouTube was gonna pay me for it. Yeah, but if you play like a well-known melody that's copyrighted, even though you singing, they still strike it. I mean, they won't strike it; they copyright claim it. Yeah, but those are my three reasons. I do get the link pinned. If there's nobody hit it, we ain't gonna be on too much longer. I gotta get up in the morning anyway. But yeah, anybody more than welcome. I thought Tay was gonna come in and talk some crap. Did she even hit the chat? Yeah, I thought she was gonna come in and get me from last night, but she didn't. So we safe. We safe for now, y'all. We safe. So yeah, but those was the reasons, man. Them be the main reasons people don't do conflict resolution. And yeah, y'all tell somebody to tell somebody about PTED because it's real. It's a epidemic running around with bitter people being mad at the world. So you know, just inform people because I don't know if it's contagious or not. Honestly, I think I'm immune to it. But even if you're immune, you still can be affected by the actions of other people, right? So yeah, I've been around a couple infected people in my lifetime. You know, I've been around. I've seen a couple infections and they can get bad. You know, it'd be like The Walking Dead. No matter what you do, they're gonna be dead when $1 million will still be mad. Like, dang, ain't no oh man, there ain't nothing gonna solve this, huh? Yeah, ain't nothing gonna solve it. But and the Now We Trust, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I do want to eat the cake too. Uh-oh. Lady Shay, that's you, sis? Hold on, why she ain't pop up? That's you, Lady Shay?
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Gratitude, so allow me up. You already know. I had to pop in really quick and, just congratulate you. You over here doing your thing. And me being me, not knowing you long, definitely still gotta congratulate you. And shout out to you. Proud of you. Keep doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I was about to hit your link last night. I had after the show, I had to go meditate. I had to recenter myself. Like I really do. I'm really about that life. Like because I was getting on that tip where it was like full Joker mode, but I'm like nah. So I had to recenter myself. I don't like going to bed upset. So So when I got done meditating, I clicked on and y'all was talking, and I'm like, man. And then I seen Gary up there, and I'm like, nah, because I'm gonna enjoy the conversation between y'all two. But I definitely wanted to hit that link because y'all was flowing, and then you had a good one this morning too. You had a good one this morning, Commander. What up, though?
Shout out to you, Commander. And gratitude, right? You know I do what I do. Just a little something, something. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely. Hey, I know, Gary, you still woke, bro? Do me a favor and drop Shay link in the chat. You know, on a
Yeah.
replay or live. Y'all go check out Lady Shay, man. We be over there rocking and rolling. She be going on sometimes when I get off. So if y'all need somewhere to go, make sure y'all get her notification bell on because when I get off, she probably gonna be live.
I missed it, or I'm not subbed. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't have to check. But yeah, drop the link so people can sub up. What up, Lady Shays? Word, what up, nine?
Chillin' nine, what up, nine? I almost dropped your link, man.
One day, one day,
Yeah, y'all go sub up to Commander anyway, cause she gonna go live one day. Y'all gonna be surprised.
one day. It might not be the content you want, but one day.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Commander. When are we gonna get you to start your channel, Miss Lady? We need Commander out here in these streets.
Listen, the content, it's not any solution seeking, any like building. Yeah, it's more like, well, people have told me that I should have like a cooking channel, which it's too much work. Too much work. Um, I don't want to do, what is it, ASMR or like a book reading. Mm-mm. The stuff that I like, it's kind of heavy for people.
Like,
It's like true crime or like police watching stuff.
how's that
Oh,
not?
you should definitely do that. I love that
It
type of
just
thing.
pisses
Go
me
ahead,
off.
word.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why wouldn't that? Nah, that's what we do. We entertain too. So even if it's a form of entertainment or awareness, even doing the crime, that's awareness. That's still bringing education. And from your
I think it's
perspective, I
better
think that'd be dope.
than some of the other stuff because like the police violence and all that, like it really pisses me off. Like it gets me heated. So I feel like I can't be doing that kind of content because if not, I'm just gonna be pissed off all the time.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah. That's why I don't be covering certain things.
It's okay. I'll come in and I'll cheer you up. So you're all to the good, Commander. You're all to the good.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, it be some stuff like I'm not even touching that because um I'm gonna feel some type of way. So I totally understand that.
Yeah, today I watched some stuff that had me like, oh shit, like almost crying, like almost crying. Like it just pisses me off. But yeah, but you guys probably have seen those videos. They've been out for a while, but this guy covered all three of them, like all three different scenarios, and I was like, damn, it's too much in a row. But yeah. Anyways, then you might get, what is it, bitteritis, or what did you call it?
Post traumatic embitterment disorder.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Nah, y'all don't want that. It age you quick too. You walking around here looking 50 and you 23.
I know, and I heard it gives you diarrhea.
Mm-hmm. At the mouth and ass.
Oh, y'all are a mess. Can I share something with y'all? I wanted to share this on my channel, but going with the theme, right? Okay, this is one of those believe it or not scenarios, right? So I was reading an article just right before I clicked on and seen your live word about a woman and a man, of course, getting a divorce. Yet the reason for the divorce is because the woman cheated, right? Hold on. It gets better. She asked the question though in the hearing, could she still get half and have him, meaning the man, meaning the husband, take the kids because she wants to spend the money and have fun, And she thinks the kids will be too much of a problem. She said her words, not mine. But isn't that kind of, I don't know. What y'all think about that?
Oh man, I got a
Why would?
couple. I got a
Oh,
couple
sorry. Go ahead.
questions. I will have a couple questions. How long they been married? One. How old are they? How old was she when she had the kid? Not justifying anything. I'm just interested now how like a mother would feel like that because normally, but that probably goes to show he was doing a lot of the rearing of the children. Um, so yeah, I would have a couple questions. Mm, 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 mm. I ain't gonna say nothing else because I'm gonna be petty. But go ahead, Commander. Rach, what up?
I have background, y'all. Hold on. It's almost over.
Hey, writers. I'm not even looking at the chat. Hold on. Chat. Where you at?
Okay, it's a little bit better now. But that's the whole thing, the craziness about it, right? So I had to dig in, see what I can find. And to answer your questions, 10 years, two kids, 8 and 10, I think it was. Yeah.
Wow. Why would you? I mean, at that age too, it's like they kind of doing. That's when they start doing their own thing. So you got damn. She just didn't want to be a mama no more. I guess.
Sounds
She,
like the case of the bitteritis. Like they just, yeah. It's like all they care about is themselves, maybe, or they have substance abuse.
or she just feel like I know sometimes when people do stuff young, they feel like they didn't have a chance to, you know, be wild and stuff. And now she done got this new man trying to get half of the money. She's just trying to go, like she said, she's trying to go have fun. Give her like 2 years, she'll probably want her kids, but I don't know. I ain't making no excuses for that lady. To me, I hope the judge said hell no. Matter of fact, uh, give him the kids and you pay child support. That's what the judge should have said. After hearing that, if I was a judge and heard that, I'd have been like, you know
That's what
what?
I said.
Give him the kids and now you on child support. How about that? You know, that's how I would look at it.
Well, some kids will let go of like a few, but not all. They might keep one, which I think is worse. I don't know. Because then the other ones are like, how come you didn't want to keep us?
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that's got kept is like, I would have had a better life if I would have went with you guys, or they're like sad because their siblings are gone. Oh, it's a
Mm-hmm.
mess.
Yeah, man. It was difficult moving to like Detroit because I got my mom. I got my sisters from my mom, but all my dad kids in Pennsylvania, so I didn't grow up with them, and that kind of hurt me for a long time. But I got great relationships with them, so um, well, my sister and my brother anyway. I got two sisters. I got a total. My dad got six kids. There's six of us. Two of them I don't deal with at all. That's because this is the reason because I can't see now. Um, so I don't deal with them no more. Never will. But three of them, I still, we got great relationships. You couldn't tell that we wasn't raised together. And my one sister, I just met her when I was 20. I think I was 29, about to turn 30. So I just met her like 11 years ago. And you won't tell that we didn't grow up together.
That's great. You got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
You got lucky. Because, yeah, I know of a case where, like, he spent all his life wondering about his other siblings that he got separated from. And then just to find out after, like, reuniting that most of them are trash. Like, they're just, like, not cool. Like, relationship wise, they're
Mm-hmm.
not good people.
Yeah, that was up.
Yeah, I totally think it's crazy, And it's kind of sad, right? When when families do get split apart, especially those that have already had kind of initial contact and a sense of knowing, and then they get stretched out or pulled away from each other for so many years. And then if you do get to reunite, it's kind of like, whoa, you're a total stranger. Who are you, kind of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, it takes time. But you know what? I rather a mother like give up their children if those children are going to be in danger with her, you know? Cuz like you hear the stories about what some parents do to their kids, and then you're like, how come you didn't just give away your kid to another family member, or put him up for adoption, or like something else, you know? Give him to the dad, give him to the mom.
Oh, don't even get me started. I swear, like how you was mentioning earlier, Commander. I stay on the cases about children. Oh my gosh, there's just there's always different options, alternatives, measures, especially when it comes to harming children. There's other people out here we can give these children to, versus taking matters into their own hands, which kind of leaves it. What are you thinking? And aren't you a little crazy? And why aren't we paying attention to this? I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then it's like difficult for the people around them. Like what do you do to help? Cuz sometimes, yeah, sometimes it doesn't help to like call someone. Like sometimes you think you're going to call protective services, and it's not helpful.
Yeah, they're only helpful so much, and so far you really have to stay on their toes when any system is involved. I'm just saying from experience, I know these things. Family's been in and out of the system, so yeah, you got to stay on their toes because they really don't care. They really don't.
Yeah, I also think they should make adoption easier in the United States.
You said they
Like
should
not
make
just
it easier.
not not just like passing out kids like easy, but you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, make it easy because people go to other countries to adopt because they say they can't adopt
Not just like
here.
passing out kids. My bad. That took me off guard.
People go to China, they go to Russia, right? And they say it's because they can't that it's harder here. It takes like 8 years or whatever, and some people don't get granted the right to adopt for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they have a good reason.
Because they ain't pay enough money. You pay enough money. Uh, I don't know, because even the kids that get adopted, I'd be like, y'all let these people adopt these kids. Wasn't it? Didn't some just go down in what was it, West Virginia, where they had the
Yeah,
kids working like slaves? Like, damn, y'all gave these people kids.
yeah. There's lots of stories like that.
Yeah, like that.
Now,
But
would you ever
somebody,
do like? Would you ever get a surrogate mother?
no,
No.
no.
Lady Shay, would you ever be a surrogate mother?
You're sweet.
No. I know a girl who her first child was a surrogate. Like she had her first child, and I think she got paid like 30,000,
Mm-hmm.
and she was all
Somebody,
happy.
somebody offered my wife 120,000.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
like, hell no, I ain't about to sit here and help you 9 months. I'm straight. Nah, I ain't about to let nobody put no eggs, no sperm, none of that in you. That's all mine. You got me
I think
bent.
I think it's a noble cause, but you have to like I don't know how a mother or how you can carry a child and go through all that pain and then just like cuz they say you bond with your child, right? So
Mm-hmm.
and then to just hand it over to someone else, but yeah.
It's special people, that's all I can equate it to. Like, I ain't got nothing bad to say. I just wouldn't, like, I would prefer to adopt a child before I have somebody else carry my child. And I wouldn't even feel right. They didn't carry this child for 9 months and I'm just going to take it from you. I wouldn't even feel right. Like, no, I couldn't do that.
It's also scary to adopt because you don't know what you're going to get. Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
kind of trauma they carry and how much work is needed and if
But
they'll ever.
But see, my grandmother was a foster parent, like so. I'm kind of used, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up around that. like my young ages, it'd be like these random kids come stay with us for a couple months until they find a home. So it's like, I kind of, I don't know, like got a heart for that. Like, so that, like, just like when you were saying, like the surrogate mother, like some people, like I wouldn't even want someone to do that, and I wouldn't allow my wife to do that. But some people will, and like with that adoption, I understand because it is scary. You don't know what you're getting, but that's like the reward is greater than the risk for me.
Yeah, at least with
Mm,
fostering, there's a turnover. But then when you, I guess some of them do get an option, right? That hey, you can adopt this child.
I was actually thinking, like, I think in the future, like once my kids get older, like teenagers, I wouldn't mind adopting a child younger than my kids. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't ask my wife, to put her body through the stress it went through. Because my wife, my daughter almost took her out. So I wouldn't ask my wife to do that again. But I probably would, adopt like when they like 13, and I probably adopt like a 7, 8 year old. Um, yeah, I think I would do that.
Yeah, younger than your kids.
Yeah, they got to be younger than my kids. Yeah, they definitely have to be younger. My kids, if they get out of line, and my kids will be able to choke them out. I'm just playing. That's a bad joke, you two. Bad joke.
What were you gonna say, Lady Shay?
no, I was just gonna say, I agree with you guys. As far as me and my thoughts about it, if anything, I would probably choose adoption. Just because I know that there's so many children out here that do need help and support, and that love and care. But as far as surrogates going, yeah, it's just me. I'm gonna be too bonded to that child, and I'm gonna have to add in my 2 cents. So yeah, I don't think I could do that. But definite shout out to those that can. It takes a strong woman to be able to handle that kind of pressure.
So I have some people in my family who never had kids, never got married by choice. They just wanted to focus on their career, and they just spent time with like the nieces and nephews and things like that. And then I have another one where she just wanted to have a baby. She didn't care to have like a dad, so she was just looking for a donor, and she was looking for like certain people with certain traits, just to like I'm gonna sleep with them just so I can get pregnant.
Mm.
And it did happen eventually. Obviously, it did happen because we already know, right? There's plenty of candidates. But she got her wish. She's got her little boy, and she's happy. She just
Mm.
spoiled him rotten, but she's happy.
Mm. Hey, I know somebody like
Is
that.
that selfish? Is
Nah,
that self? It's like not fair, huh?
nah, I know somebody like that. And I got aunts like that too. I got two aunts who didn't have kids. They just focus on us, like the nieces and the nephews. So I understand that point too, because my one aunt was like, unless she meet the right man, she ain't having no kids, and she just didn't meet the right man. And my other aunt was I think she just was focused on her career. She was a state trooper. I just think she was just like, I got a ton of nieces and nephews because it's 8 of them, I believe. My dad, I think my dad got like 7 siblings, so they deep. So there's a ton of us, like nieces and nephews. So, um, like my my cousin that played in the NFL, my one aunt, well, all of them, the whole family basically travel a lot with them. Go to every game. She had every game. But she always been like that with him, even when he was young, playing like pee wee football, and he started playing AU. She used to always, because he came up here a couple times to play baseball, and she always traveled with him. It's kind of cool because they play Detroit, I think the second week, so he gonna be up here. So I might go to that game. Yeah, I might as well. I ain't been to a game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to that game. Me and my dad, and I'm gonna stick my kids with my mama. Not gonna be here though. Damn.
So how is that like? Do those nephews look at her like a second mom, or
We all
just like
do. That's everybody's
yeah?
favorite aunt. Whole
That's cool.
favorite. My Jay, oh man, right, she was a state trooper too. So when I that's why I wanted to be like in law enforcement. When I wanted to be a U.S. Marshal, that's what I wanted to be. But I wanted to be in law enforcement because of her. You know, yeah, I wanted to be in law enforcement. But a lot of people, I got a cousin who is state trooper because of her. I got another cousin. He is sergeant, police sergeant. My other cousins got into law, just not as a cops, but they got into like one of the federal probation officers. So they got into that. Everybody was inspired by her to do something with like criminal justice. So yeah, she's definitely a big impact on our family.
What up, young Riaz?
Young Riaz, what up though? Yeah, she definitely a big impact on our family. You know, um, now
Yeah, I
she.
mean, there's different branches of law enforcement, right? So
Oh yeah, it's different things,
you
man.
don't have to be a street cop.
Nah, yeah. My one cousin, he he run the criminal division for the state trooper office in Pennsylvania. Like, so all crime go through him. So I mean, they some bad boys. I'm telling you, like on the law enforcement, they they ain't no like beat cops. They really do that shit. My
And
one,
they'll have good retirement.
oh yeah, dog ass retirement. And shit, you think I'm crazy? I think they crazy. Like my one cousin, it was like I ain't even gonna mention that on here, but he was like, "They did what to you?" Oh no, they. I'm like, bro, hold on, man. You can't be doing that. Like, bro, you got a lot to look. Nah, don't worry about it, cause it's all right. It's all right.
I was just gonna ask you, do you be getting the inside scoop on the inside out? So you know the up and up of what's going down since you know you have the connection. Hey, why not, right?
You know what's crazy? Because it's like for a portion of my life, I kind of stayed away from everybody because I wasn't doing right. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to. I respected them and their professions, not to put myself around them because I would have been a liability, you know. Um, but when I got my stuff together, uh, yeah, I just think like that. Like, I got resources. I got a friend that works for the NSA, man. I got a friend.
Watch out now.
I would never ask them to do anything to compromise their livelihood. I would never do that. I don't care unless I absolutely needed it. I would never, and I will never absolutely need it because man, if y'all really knew, y'all would be like, okay, now I understand why Word the way he is. If y'all really knew, man, it's so much. I'm transparent. I done told y'all a lot. I just ain't said everything. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't. I got my own set of skills. I can get
you
stuff
can't
done.
say everything.
Yeah, I can definitely get stuff done without their shit. They call me. They walk around and call me. I'm a real life ninja. I say that I'm a real life ninja. Real life, not no more because I can't see. I'm a real life blind ninja.
Either
Oh,
way, it's still good to have you in the corner, right? So get to know word, get a chance to explore the knowledge that is the word. You heard it for yourself, y'all. He's a real life ninja out here, so
You
watch out
heard?
now.
like if I wanted to clout chase, I can honestly clout chase myself, but I don't even do that. I stay humble as possible because if you humble, you'll never be humble, right? So whatever I am or whatever I can do is always somebody out there bigger and better than me. So just be humble, and you'll never have to be humble. That's like a motto I live by. So if it don't need to be said, then I don't need to say it. Bragging about myself, I rather other people say nice things about me.
That's the Sigma in you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I rather. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people come on social media bragging, and there's like things that are not even attainable because they're
yeah,
lying.
yeah.
Some people, they just, yeah, it's their job to come on social media and lie to make money.
And that's the funny thing, and that's do you know that's one of the other reasons I don't say nothing because like I sit here and told y'all like I did real estate, so life insurance, worked at the hospital. He like, damn, he done did a lot of stuff. I do. And when do you have time to do all this? And then you watch what I do, like on a daily basis. Like I got a company I'm trying to get off the ground. You know, my life. I'm a life coach, but I went and got an LLC, so I'm actually building a business. And eventually, my goal is to hire other life coaches to actually have a life coaching firm. That's down the road. You know, probably 5 6 years from now. But I have to establish myself, so I'm doing that. I'm trying to uh, jumpstart my family's nonprofit organization. So this mentorship I'm trying to do with the kids, that's part of that process, right? Then I'm doing YouTube content, and then I still do consulting. Like people, I help people sell their own homes, so they don't have to pay a real estate agent. So people call me for that. I consult. My license ain't active, so I'm not selling real estate, but I'm coaching. You can say coaching, or I'm teaching people how to do it on their own, or consulting them, looking over the contracts and stuff.
So
Um,
they still pay you something, but wouldn't you
oh
make
no,
more money if you
I
just
still
like
man,
refer them to a realtor and then get a commission?
no, I do that when like I charge for my services. Well, I can't really say that. Um, but just say this. I'm gonna speak hypothetically, right? Because I don't want to mess my money up. So I'm gonna speak hypothetically. So hypothetically, you want to sell your home, right? Now, a friend of a friend, and told you about me. So for me to come out and look at your home and do everything a realtor go do to get you ready to put your house on the market, because now you can use Zillow or Realtor.com. You don't need an agent to list your house, right? So now you're cutting out 6%, and you can take all that money. So if you got a three
Hmm.
hundred thousand dollar home and you gotta pay 6%, but you call me out there, I do everything an agent go do for $300. and
That's
then when you
nothing
sell,
compared to everything they'll save.
when the house is sold, you throw me another 500. You just saved a couple thousand.
Probably more.
Oh yeah, yeah, tens of
Probably
thousands.
more, yeah. But then
Sometimes
are
it's
you
hundreds.
licensed? Are you still licensed?
I don't need to be licensed to consult.
Right, you don't need to be licensed.
No, you
But
don't
if
have
you're
to.
licensed,
You if you to sell real estate, you don't need to be licensed at all to sell real estate. You need to be licensed to work for a real estate broker. But to actual sell real estate, you don't need to be licensed. You can go right online and get a real estate contract.
they just have to trust that you know what you're saying because you've been licensed and you know what's up.
Yeah, yeah. And most of the people who referred me to people are people who dealt with me when I was active license, when my license was active. And the only reason my license ain't active is because like when I was losing my eyesight, I was down for probably about a year and a half, and none of that stuff mattered to me. It was like I'm trying to, you know, survive basically. My brain, bro, I had 50 cc's of fluid on my brain. Normally, you have anywhere between 18 and 21 cc's. I was living months with 50 cc's. My brain could have drowned itself. I could have had some type of neurological damage. So far, the only thing that's been affected is my eyes. So that's a good
That's
thing. But
good. Yeah.
it took a lot out of me. And then the medication they was giving me, it messed my whole nervous system up. It messed my veins and stuff up too. You know, it was this medication they was giving me to drain. I didn't know the side effects because if I knew it, I wouldn't have took it. But yeah, that medication messed me up. But I couldn't even gain weight. Man, I'm over like 250 right now. When I was sick and messed up, I was down to like I've never been that small since I think I was a teenager. I was down to like 190, 180, 170.
And all this happened within the last 3 years.
Yep. I am
It's
rich. What
crazy.
up, though, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey, what
Yeah.
up, Rich? Yeah, that's crazy.
When I
Does
first
it
got
feel
on,
like does it feel like it was just yesterday? Or does it feel like a lot of time has passed?
nah, it feels like a lot of time has passed. Nah, I feel like 'cause I'm way stronger. Like when I first got on YouTube, I was messed up. I was still passing out and shit. Like I'd be walking. The next thing I know, people would be standing over me like, "You okay?" I'd be like, "Yeah, what happened?" Thought I was taking a nap or something. But yeah, I was still weak when I first got on YouTube.
Can I ask you a quick question, Word?
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to take herbals?
Edibles.
No, herbs.
I used to really be into herbs. I am into herbs. Uh I don't have the resources to get the herbs that I used to get no more. But yeah, I'm into herbs.
I'm into herbs too.
Yeah, because one of my things that I love doing, right? Mentioning and asking questions, of course, but talking to people about herbs, especially those that have been taking medications. Yeah, it definitely has side effects, and those things they don't talk about, right? And even if they do, it's not all of the side effects that you get. So yeah, I like to help people switch up certain routines, add fruits and vegetables and herbs. It definitely helps the immune system and vein circulatory system and, a lot of our organs that these medications mess up in the long run.
Yeah, because when that first happened, I even went to I got I'm cool with a root doctor, and there was nothing that he even knew of that can help me. And the closest thing that I can find is celery because it's a diuretic, but it's nothing that they know of that can drain fluid from your brain. It's more of a structural problem than like it's like I when I got kicked in the head, it caused the obstruction and it prevented the fluid from draining. Like the part of my brain that they got rattled or whatever was responsible for allowing the fluid to drain down my spine, and it just cut off. So that's why they had to. Because trust me, I don't even do medicine now. Pain, THC, most of it. If I get a headache, it's I probably drink like some dandelion root tea, because that helps inflammation. I deal with like sour soap seeds and leaves. Another good thing for inflammatory or mucus. Bardock root is real good. Black cumin seeds. I use that for my because they was trying to put me on blood pressure medication. And this is not by the way, this is no type of form of medical advice. I ain't telling y'all to do none of this. I'm just telling you what worked for me. So I would don't try this at home.
Hmm.
But the black cumin seeds help me regulate my blood pressure. Um, so yeah, I still it's certain things that I still can get access to, but it's some herbs that I won't even mention on here that I can't get access to no more.
Yeah, there's some from other countries that you need like a connect to get.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
herbs can't heal everything, but a lot of things that people suffer like generic stuff people suffer from, herbs and vitamins definitely could help.
yeah.
Allegedly, according to me. According
Mhm.
to my experience, I thought about talking about that too, but like you said, sometimes there's liability in that too, where
Yeah,
you
especially with
can't.
YouTube now. They got a partner program with professionals like from the medical field. They just have to use their credentials when they speak on things, but them the only people who can really do it. So if you do it, it's not good. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Not good. So yeah, elderberry is good too. Elderberry is really good. Um, I do a lot of I use elderberries different ways. So I even cook with elderberries. I make a paste. for fish.
Yeah, I have like this holistic doctor that I go to, but he's older and I don't know like who's gonna take his place because I feel like there's not that many of them when you search around your city, like real OGs that
Yeah,
know their stuff.
yeah, that's what I deal with my root doctor. That's why I stopped eating lemon because it's acidic and went to key lime. I use key lime for a lot of different things too. But yeah, I don't use nothing. I try to stay away from the acids because just for me, I'm not telling y'all nothing. But when I first went to an alkaline diet, man, I was coughing up so much mucus, and I thought it was because I smoked. But even though I smoked, once my blood, because I test my saliva. I never tested my blood, but once my saliva showed it was, a higher pH level, I didn't really get sick. And if I got sick, it was just like I cough up some mucus and I'd be cool the next day.
But with the alkaline diet, it's normal to have all that mucus come up in the beginning until your body gets adjusted and gets all that stuff out.
So that's
Did you
what,
ever follow the Sebi diet?
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
follow Sebi diet, but that's what alkaline do. It expels mucus. Like mucus can't live in an alkaline environment.
Yeah, you want it out of your body.
Yeah, but acid actually increases mucus. You see that under a microscope. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, like tomatoes, like we all eat a lot of tomatoes.
Yeah,
It's not really the best for people.
green tomatoes. I
But
love.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
green tomatoes. Go ahead, Lady Shay.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You definitely have to find what works for you, right? And I always say check into things, right? See what really does work and try a little bit of everything. You never know what works for you. And suggestions are always helpful. When you don't know, you can only try. But yeah, definitely knowing your body, like you were saying, word, do people go to doctors? And is that the only way that we know our health, right? Is if we go to doctors. Something that I just like to promote, right? We should be our own doctors. We should know certain things about our body and what they do and what needs to be added in or taken away. It's just something to be mindful of. You always got to be aware, right? Awareness is key.
Yeah, definitely. You got to know your body. Um, Definitely got to know your body and understand. I didn't get like when you talk about when you said that, man. If you see, I got a cold press. Like I was really like when I was vegan. Oh, I was all about that life. I used to spend 3 4 hours a day just getting my stuff ready, like getting my food and everything ready for the next day. Um, but yeah, I used to cold press oils out of different things, especially like the elderberry. I used to cold press that. I got an old machine still. Um, I weigh all my. Nah, I was really about that life. I used to make
Well,
like tea. I used to make tea for people. I'm a hustler, man. But people used to love it though. My juices, like people, I start going to work with juices. They'd be like, "Let me taste that." Man, I start putting that shit in them. I make a whole big batch and put it in a mason jar and be taking them to work selling them.
the words hustling juices. Okay,
Man,
don't.
bro, I'm telling you, that word never be broke. I'll tell you that. I'll never be
That's
broke.
right. That's right. But no, but they do say to take breaks. You can't like even the holistic doctor says take breaks from the stuff you're taking.
Yeah, you can't anything even a good thing too much of it is bad. So like when I talk about burdock root, I didn't use it every day. I only drink burdock tea probably 2 3 times a week. Dandelion, I don't even take that every day. Black cumin seeds, I actually took that every day for like 3 years, and that's because I was working out heavy. But that works amazing with like muscle recovery and stuff for me. I noticed that when I put that in the juice for like my recovery juice I made, I know like certain things. I know how it makes my body feel, and when I felt the that lactic acid go away every time I took the juice with the black cumin seeds, I already knew what it was, and then my pump got crazy.
Did you crush them? Like not heavily crush them, but kind of crush them a little bit?
Well, I just put them in the Ninja and juice them. So whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so some of them was like whole, some of them was chopped up, but I just put it in a Ninja juice, and then I never crushed them though. But I put them in tea. So I sift them, but I never crushed them.
Have you guys ever heard of olive leaf extract,
Yeah,
Lady Shay?
I used to make that with the cold press.
Oh, I love olive leaf. And real quick, Um, I don't personally know this one right here. I'm in Rich, the Swag Lord. I just hopped in the chat, saw his comments. So I just wanted to do this really quick. My apologies, y'all, but just a suggestion, right? It's never easy going through anxiety, but one thing I love to do is find the way to just take a deep breath in. And it definitely helps finding some music that you like, you know, and finding that moment to just chill and relax and say to yourself, it's okay, it's all right, I'm good, I'm great, and I'm making it another day, another moment. But shout out to you. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all got it.
And my bad, Rich. I didn't even see that, bro. I apologize for that. And to add to what Lady Shay said, um, this gonna sound a little crazy, bro. You know, but when we go through things in life, we have to experience it, right? And I don't know, what you're going through, but I will tell you this: you know, when you go through the experience, uh, it's gonna do one or two things. It's gonna break you down for a little while, but you gonna come out stronger. So um, it's about weathering some storms. We gotta weather. You know, um, just know, it's a light at the other end of the tunnel. It's a light. I don't like to tell people, "Oh, it's gonna be okay," because when we go through things in life, it usually get worse before it get better, right? But better is coming. You go learn, you go grow. It's gonna make you stronger. So just weather the storm, brother. And we here, man. If you need to talk, hit me up on IG, man. If you need to talk, hit me up on IG for sure. I'm not you. You day one, bro. I do not mind having no conversation with
Yeah, it's a season, and sometimes those seasons hit you back to back.
you. Hmm.
And I know it sounds crazy, but I was going through something that was giving me anxiety. Like usually I have no problem sleeping, but that thing I was going through was like when it would keep me up at night. I know it sounds crazy, but that's when I would write myself a letter, and then I would read the letter, and just that gave me comfort. Like
Hmm.
Like Lady Shay said, like try to focus on like the good things, because there's always good.
Always good. Always. That's what I said. You got to go through that experience sometime. But it's things that make the experience less, painful. Like Lady Shay said, find something to make you smile. Commander, she wrote a letter to herself. Me, I work, I create. That make me feel better. So whatever you love to do, I'm not gonna say lose yourself in it because Um, those emotions, those feelings, they we can't run from them. You know, we can even tuck them away for a while, but eventually they go resurface. So, you know, my personal advice would be to experience it. You know, understand it. You know, that way you can learn from it. I ain't even see that. That's my boy too.
Yeah, one of the things I like to do too is like, because that's what makes me happy. Or actually, it makes me feel like the world is so big. Like I would, whenever I'll still do it. If I'm going through a rough time, I'll go out and like sit by the water. And if you see the water, the ocean, at least for me, I feel like the world is so big and my problems are so little compared to the big world and talking to God.
And this is gonna sound kind of messed up, but I understood what she meant by this. But I had a friend that worked in the hospital, and whenever she went through stuff, she used to go to like cancer floors and hospice floors. And she said, you know, seeing them in the condition they in made me feel better about mine. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, right? She said no, because it shows me how small my problems are compared to, you know, the rest of the people in the world. And I was like, oh, I get it now. You know, so I mean, yeah, when she first said it, I was like, oh man, that's messed up. Like, man, you want to see people in these conditions to feel better? And she said no, because I see what they're going through, and it makes my problem seem a lot smaller. And I was like, oh, so when you said that, it reminded me of that.
Yeah, that is true. But sometimes you see the people that are like in the Olympics, like the Special Olympics, or the people that have no legs and things like that, and then you see how well they're coping, and then it makes me feel like shit. Like, damn.
Yeah, you know what? I seen a blind guy skateboarding, and I said I would never complain again. I'm straight. Like, there's
There's
nothing
an
for me to complain about. Mm-mm.
there's an Australian guy that he travels around and speaks, and I went to go see him in person. He has no legs, no arms. I forgot what his name is. He has a wife and I think two children. And yeah, he does like motivational speaking. He's really funny. But damn, no legs, no arms.
Oh man, and that's what I'm saying, people. But you see why I say I can't. Just in life, man. Like I had some crazy stuff happen to me, and it's like that's why like stuff. I'm not gonna say things don't bother me, but I don't dwell on anything because it's like I don't think nobody on this internet can put me through anything that I ain't been through. You can't like the betrayal I felt in my life, like my life almost being taken twice, is like what else can you really do to me? Like
That's
everything, like man, I had somebody take everything from me. Like I didn't have a dime to my name. Like stripped me and left me with debt. Like that's one of the most fucked up feelings ever. When there's somebody you cared about and took care of and looked out for, like damn, you would do me like that. You let them take my
that's
drawers. They took my drawers, man. Like damn. I can't have my drawers, put my toothbrush in the toilet, like cut my turkey meat up. I can't even have my turkey meat. Like, god damn. Did me?
that's where word gets his what is it? Unfuckwithable.
Yeah, like I done been
Unfuckwithable.
fucked over so many times, it ain't nothing you can do new. It just ain't nothing. And I'm only 40, man. Like, damn, bro.
Well, and check it out. The dude with no limbs. It's not like he got married and then had no limbs after that because it was an accident. No, he actually married his wife like that with no limbs.
Oh wow.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. People can find love. There's someone out there for you.
But and that's what I be telling people. And that's like the main message I try to give people when talking about relationship. Stop worrying about what you don't want and focus on what you do. And that way, when it comes through, you'll recognize it and see it. But if you constantly think, yeah, turkey meat, then 755, it was a traumatic experience. I came home, everything was gone. I went into the kitchen, and lo and behold, all my turkey meat is in the sink. Like, damn, my toothbrush in the toilet. I'm like, I go in the room, there's no dresser, right? But there's some clothes on the floor. And I'm looking around, some old t-shirts, some shorts. I'm like, I had none of my drawers. All my drawers gone. All my drawers. I'm like, hold on, man. I hope ain't nobody out there wearing my drawers. I didn't write my name on them, but man, yeah. Over
755. What up, though?
over 25 fitted hats, over what, 6 pair of custom shoes, over like 10 pair of Timberland, like all my shit gone, bro. Like, damn.
You
Like,
had nothing. Like those people that have nothing after a house fire. You were
yeah.
left with nothing.
And that's the second time something like that happened. Second time dealing with a female, man. Like, this was my ex-wife. Like, shit, it wasn't like a random female.
Crazy.
It's like, but that never made me bitter towards women. You know, that didn't make me bitter. I just understood not to piss them off.
You just got smarter.
Yeah, don't deal with no angry ass woman. Nah, I'm straight.
You gotta see the signs.
Yeah.
Like if there's, because I've talked to people who are like really petty, like they're willing to use laxatives on people or do things like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's not the kind of person I want to be around.
Yeah, man. Like,
Because I don't mess with people's things.
it was this dude I worked with. He was telling me how his grandfather died, right? And I come to find out this dude my cousin. But he was telling me how his granddaddy died. And I'm like, she did what? She crushed up some glass and put it in his water. He thought it was ice. He drunk, cut him up from.
No. Never mess with people's food. Never.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I made
Ouch. I'm
vindictive.
sorry, but did you say ice? Ouch.
Yeah, he thought it was ice. It was glass. So he
There
drank.
you go. I meant to say glass. Yeah, go ahead. I apologize.
Well, did she get arrested? I hope she got arrested.
Nah, this was back in like the
Oh,
20s and 30s. Nah, she ain't get arrested. I don't even think she got in trouble for that.
wow.
He never said she did. He said it like, I mean, he never said if she got in trouble or not. But the way he was telling the story and the way he talked about her, like that was his grandma. So he was still telling like older stories about his grandma before she died. So I was like, damn.
Mm-mm-mm. That's bitter.
Heart beating woke me up. My head pounded. I'm sorry, 755. You straight? Just dreamed a terrible dream about my ex-husband. I know that. Yeah, I hate when you had them bad dreams and you wake up heart pounding. I know how that feels.
Then you wonder if your ex-husband's thinking of you. Like, why did I dream that? When you talked about your drawers, it reminded me of the story I heard just the other day about the guy in Vegas who he was sleeping in his hotel room and a scorpion was in his drawers, bit him in the nuts.
Oh my, bro, man, this is what I be telling you. Life is real, bro. That's some weird shit that happened. Like, oh man,
Now he's trying to sue the hotel, the Venetian.
oh man, can you imagine that though? You
And then I'm thinking, like, would somebody actually do that, like, on purpose just to do a lawsuit? But he got bit in the nuts, so I don't think so.
how do
No
you
one's gonna
how do you
sacrifice their nuts.
what kind of drawers is you wearing where you don't feel or you don't look. I don't know. I never did
He
that.
was asleep. It was probably like in the sheets, and then it crawled up his drawers, and then he just woke up to like a
Oh,
stabbing pain. He felt like he got just stabbed in the groin.
oh, I thought you said like he put them like they were in a drawer. He put them on and oh, yeah,
Mm-mm. He
yeah.
was sleeping.
I don't mess with states that got crazy stuff like scorpions and them camel spiders, man. I had my fill with camel spiders. I'm straight. I seen a camel spider so goddamn big, I thought it was an alien or something. I felt like
Oh,
I was
like those
on
Middle Eastern spiders.
man. You ever see a camel spider, man? That damn thing big as hell. You like, man, I'm shooting at it. I ain't lying to you. They laugh, everybody laughing. I'm like, bro, you see this damn thing? Like a big ass crab coming at you. Like, oh no, and them things chase you. Them
I've
things,
seen the videos where they put them, they fight them, they put them on a string and
man, them
they
things will
fight the
chase
spiders against each other. Yeah, and then the messed up thing is he's like an older man, the one that got bit, and then he went to tell the hotel staff because he didn't know what to do, and they were laughing at him. And then he made it to the emergency room, and then they were tripping on him too. They couldn't believe it.
you. Man.
How embarrassing is that?
Man, we had this guy come in the ER one day. Y'all remember that movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? When the dude shot his foot and his big toe blew up, like his feet was off that. Man, this dude came in and they had to cut his shoe off. Man, when they cut his damn shoe off, his big toe looked like a clown toe or something. Man, that damn thing was it was literally about to bust. I forgot what kind of spider they say he got bit by, but
Oh,
he put his
like maybe a
shoe on.
recluse.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what it was exactly, but
Ooh.
that we got him here in Michigan, and he was in the city, and he was fixing this house up, and he had slept in the house, and he woke up and put his shoes on, and he said he took like 3 or 4 steps and felt this sharp pain, and he said he felt like he thought he had something in the shoe because he felt like one pinch, and then he felt like two more pinches, like boom boom hit him 2 more times, and he said he couldn't get his boot off, so whatever hit him, it kind of made his feet swell up quick, and he couldn't get his boot off, and he was in like he couldn't even put pressure on his foot, so he went to the hospital. They cut it off. He killed the spider was in his boot, so I guess he eventually
Oh,
stepped on it, but his damn toe was big as hell, it looked like it was about to pop. Yeah, it looked like it was about to pop, but
Yeah, that's crazy. I love animals, but I do not mess with spiders.
I had to train myself like to not be scared of spiders and crickets, cause it's like all a mind thing. You gotta train your mind. But yeah, if I saw like a huge spider,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I be dipping from bees. I'm allergic to them.
oh really? Yeah,
Yeah,
cause when
yeah.
bees come around,
I'm out.
I chill, I stay put, and if it gets, I'll walk away slowly.
You know the only thing that it make me fight a bee if it's by my kids. If my kids ain't around, oh I'm Hussein Bolt. I'm out of there. I will jump out a car window and dip. I'm gone. I'm not getting stung. I
What
go.
about wasps? Are you allergic
No,
to the
I'm not allergic
wasps?
to wasps. No, no, just the bees. I got stung by a bunch of wasps and I barely swole up. But I got stung by bees and couldn't breathe. That shit almost took me. I was a little kid. I remember that. My
Dang, that's
ear.
crazy. You want to know something funny, real quick? Apologize, I just wanted to add this since you mentioned bees. Why is it that bees are always around me and I don't know what it is, but they always land on me? I can't figure it out.
You might get honey in your blood or something. I don't know, but
That's funny. People say that.
I'm gonna stay away from you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why is
Mhm.
that?
Nah. You attract bees. I'm
She's
good.
the queen bee. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. Real life though, I'm gonna stay away from you. On here we good. I'll be
Don't
around you.
wear yellow. She's got yellow too on her avatar.
It looked like a honeycomb. Yep. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to attract the bees over here. That's all right. It's online. In real life, I'm gonna stay away from lady shit.
It
No,
says the
You
honey
are a
pot.
mess.
I'm telling you, I don't do bees. I'm out.
I'll walk near them, like usually they're like in the trees and stuff.
Man,
I'll still walk near them.
I slid over a car, bro, trying to get away. They like, yo, big ass running from a little bee. Hell yeah. I ain't got my EpiPen. Yeah. But I remember a bee came by my daughter. Man, I grabbed that damn thing and my wife was screaming like, "Go get your EpiPen." I'm like, "No, it didn't sting me." I didn't hesitate. As soon as it flew by her, I grabbed it and smushed it with my hand. And she was like, "What if you'd have got stung?" I said, "Well, I would have wouldn't got my EpiPen. That's by my baby. I take that. They're mine. I take the sting for my babies."
I walked into like a swarm of bees because they'll swarm and they'll like fly through. And one time I walked out in the backyard and yeah, but they didn't do anything to me. They just went on their merry way. They were just like passing through.
Man, I didn't know bees will make a hive in the ground. I didn't know that. And I was cutting this lady grass one day, and I'm like, you hear the lawnmower, and I heard this, man. I ain't never in my life. When I tell you, I was in her pool. I jumped in her pool like, oh hell no. I was cutting it, and I guess I rolled over the hive, and all you hear is zzz, and you know how you see on the TV or the cartoon, it's just like a black string. Man, all these damn bees. I'm like, what the heck? I ran and jumped in the pool. Like I'm under the water, like hell no, man. Them things can't, and they were swarming above the pool for a minute. It's like every time I stuck my head up, I hear zzz, I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting back down. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna let me up. But I was down there for probably, well, I didn't stay down there. I kept coming up, but it was probably about 2 minutes, and then they finally like kind of, I guess they went. I told the lady, I said, look, you can keep your money. I'll never come back here and cut your grass again. Damn bees in the ground. Who the hell? Who? I never knew bees make nests in the ground, and I
I
don't
didn't
even
know
know.
that.
I don't think it was bees though. I think it was wasps. I don't know what it was. I just heard the buzz and it was yellow and black, and I ran. Like those look like bees to me. So I'm getting. I ain't know where to go. I was about to jump in the garbage can. I'm like the water. They don't go in water, and I just dove in the water. Like
Like a
they,
cartoon, he
yeah, this is what
ran.
they do in
They
movies.
chased him.
This is what yeah, the cartoons. Yeah, I know movies or cartoons. One of them. I know I seen it somewhere, so I just jumped in the damn water. Like, oh shit! Every time I stuck my, like, oh shit, I'm back down there. But yeah, man, I don't be playing with no bees, man. I'm out. I'm out. Let me get my butt off here, man. I gotta get up and take my son to the school tomorrow. I wasn't even supposed to go live, but that conversation last night, inspired this one. You know, so
Yeah, that must be really a miserable life that you gotta go chasing people down that did nothing to you.
what did he say? I know he said something about because when he was saying alpha, I thought he was like saying I was like an alpha male.
Oh, that's because I went to her channel and then I was talking to him and then he thought I was you. He thought you were going over there to.
Okay, okay.
He's not that bright because obviously he didn't find your channel. Hello. Like, and then I was like, I dropped the link a few times and I was like, hit the link, you know? But he thought it was you telling like that was you. He's like, this alpha turkey trying to get all philosophical with me. He wasn't saying anything like too bad.
And 755, I definitely left the lawnmower. I went and got it back the next day. I left. I got out the pool, got in my car, and left. And I came back the next day to get my lawnmower and tell her to keep the money. Like, I'm straight. You can keep that.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to be careful around Word, cause Word might not like it, right? But still, nonetheless, shout out to you, Word. Gratitude always for allowing me up. Shout out to you, 755. Didn't get a chance to say it before. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone in chat. Commander, you already know. Gratitudes. And
Much love, Lady
peace
Shay.
till the next time. Gratitudes again.
Appreciate you, sis. Oh, I'm okay with virtual bees. As long as they can't sting me, I'm fine with them. but it's the real live bees. So if they coming around you in real life, I won't even let my wife buy certain flowers because they attract. She had to buy flowers that don't attract bees. I'm straight. Don't put them by me. I try to keep bees away from me. I don't bother them and they don't bother me, and we have a great relationship because I know they need it in this world. If they wouldn't, I will try to find a way to exterminate all of them. But I know they need it, so I respect Mother Nature. But yeah, so that person thought I was looking like this alpha person. Then they said getting philosophical, and I'm like, I ain't even said nothing philosophical. And then I was reading again. I'm like, oh, you talking about Commander? Like you really about to get?
Well,
I'm
he kept
really
saying
about
he
to.
was gonna go to the bushes, but then he kept popping out.
Yeah, man, that was weird. But you know what? I never, and I seen that name before. That's why I knew. Like that's why I was like, this ain't this sector or this ain't that sector. So I seen that name before, but I never really paid attention. Like really, it wasn't nobody to really pay attention to. But then today I'm looking around and I'm watching the person and I'm looking like, yeah, you ain't nothing significant. Like this is what you do. I won't expect
He was a
nothing.
weak troll.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect. I mean, they seem like the people they like they real respectful to. I will say that the people that they like they real respectful. So that's a plus. But if they don't like you, then they troll. They talk about you. That shit weird, man. I ain't about to go nobody chat and talk about nobody, especially when a person ain't there. Like it's just some stuff I don't believe men should do. Like if I see a man do that, I'd be like, it's still some maturing you have to do in life. You know, like if somebody come in here, yeah, I'm gonna talk about you, but I ain't. I'm not gonna talk about how you look. I ain't gonna talk about your fan. I ain't gonna talk about none of that. I'm gonna talk about your mindset. I'm gonna talk about your personality. I'm gonna talk about your
Your
character.
immaturity.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about all of that stuff on the inside. I'm gonna talk to that little itty bitty kid in you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shame son. I'm gonna pull your soul out and talk to have a conversation with that. But yeah, all that other stuff, I'm straight. Like a lot of people, you know, that's the most interaction they get with people is coming online. Like, cause they really socially awkward. Like in real life, it ain't nobody go deal with them, so they can come online and they can fit into some of these spaces, you know, by entertaining the drama and stuff. They fit right in. You know, people won't notice how awkward they are because the content creator is talking about somebody. Now this person in the chat is talking about them. So nobody, oh, that's just what we do over here. You won't really see the awkwardness. Like if I was, even if I had a beef with somebody and I'm talking about somebody and somebody came in my chat talking about that person, I'd be like, hold on, bro. That shit weird. You know I'm talking about them because I'm talking about my problem with them. But now you talking about them. Why don't you go tell them that? Or you go make a video. I don't know. That's just how I am. Like, I
Yeah, go
never,
on your channel. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
you have something to say, go on your channel. But the fact that he didn't hit the link says a lot. It
that's
says
it.
everything.
That said a lot right there. That told me a
Yeah.
whole
You
lot.
ain't serious.
Nah,
Yeah.
you just here to do what you're doing. That's all you're here for. You have no goal. You have no intent. You just kind of wanderless. Like
You
yeah,
just want to disrupt,
yeah,
aggravate, cause chaos.
but
I don't
you
like giving those people attention.
nah.
When are we doing Pop the Balloon?
What's today? So I'm gonna take tomorrow off. We can do it the day after that. Cause
Thursday?
yeah, cause I'm working on emotional addiction. I'm working on that. So I think that's the next time I'm gonna do a live. But what I want to do with the pop the balloon, I want to do the Arlette her reaction over here, and then I'm gonna start Petty Vision up like right when we end that and pop right over there and do the other one.
I didn't know there was like a bunch of Pop the Balloons. I saw a Jamaican one. I didn't
Oh
watch the whole
yeah,
thing because I couldn't
yeah.
understand. I couldn't keep up with how the guy was talking, but
They got a Nigerian one. That joke, I'd be like, they just like some of them other ones. I like Arlettes because even though some people don't come on there, they come on there just for the publicity. Some people actually come over there looking, like that Mike and what's their name? Like Mike and the other girl you seen when he proposed to her, like that. I like that. But like these other ones, I can't take them serious. I'm like them other ones. I haven't seen one other one that it was like serious. It was like people just came on there, and you can tell they was just waiting to roast people. You know. Um,
Yeah.
and then like I don't know, man. Like this one chick was like, I want my N word to have that bag, and I'm
Oh,
like,
I saw that one.
what the hell?
I want him to be what? As serious about me as he is about his money.
Money,
His
yeah.
bag his bag. Yeah.
I want my N to be as serious about me as he's serious about his money. That's what she said. That's
Something like that.
yeah. And I'm looking like, nah, nah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm so happy I'm married. Because I probably go on that show and they'd be like, oh, just pop one balloon. I just pop all of them. Like I'm straight.
Well, I think the Jamaican one I saw, the dude came up. He had a T-shirt on with a heart in the front, but it was like a heart, and then the middle was like of a JJ.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of people were like popping their balloons just because of that. You know they're not serious.
Let me ask you this, because I heard a big YouTuber say this. He said that I think he was specifically talking about Arlette's show though. But he was saying it gives you insight on how modern dating is, men and women. Would you agree with that statement?
Yes,
That's sad. I
but
was
it, but they
hoping.
also, but I feel like they're also playing a part because they're on a show, so
Yeah,
they're like stepping it up.
and see, that's what I mean. I was hoping I was wrong because I felt like before I heard him say that, that's how I was looking like, man, I'm happy I ain't dating no more because I don't know if I could have went through it. But it would is to me, it's just like everything that exists, it always existed. It's just social media gives us a more in-depth glimpse on the average everyday person now. But I mean, a lot of this stuff I've been experiencing. Like I was on a dating app, and like once the women found out I worked in the hospital, they was like literally throwing themselves at me, and I'm looking like, and like the women, like catfishing was real because like I met two girls off of there and the way they presented themselves with their profiles and stuff. I'm thinking like, oh, these stand up women, man. I meet these chicks. I'm looking like, oh hell no, like I'm straight. Like they was trying to get me in the sack on the first night. That's why I say like when people be like, this is all what men want. I'm telling y'all, man, it be women just throwing it, and it's for different reasons. Sometimes they throwing it because that's just what they want, and then sometimes they think if they give it to you, then that'll make you commit. So, um,
Wrong.
I'm telling you, it's like a lot of things that we say men do or women do. A lot of that stuff is interchangeable because I've been with women who, I mean, it was this one girl I dated, and we didn't even date. We was just cool, 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 But it's like as soon as we done, she was like, "All right, thank you." Like, okay, for real? Yep, I'm out. All right, have a good one. What? No romance or nothing. Just get it and go. Get it and go.
Yeah, the roles are reversed. They're
Hmm.
trying to switch it up.
I didn't mind. I was cool with it. I ain't gonna lie. The first two times, I was like, man, I felt like used. And then after that, I was like, until you use me up. See you. Have a nice one. See you next week. Until you use me up.
All right, this is where I'm out. Good night, nine.
All right. D Shep, what up though? Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble. I got
D Chef. Oh no, I really gotta go now. He's always coming in at the end. What's up with that? You were in the bushes, D
yeah,
Chef.
man, Commander, bro. I'm telling you, why you think I say shit a minister, the defense, the general, or the chat? Commander, my people hold me down, man. That's why I love the nine. Word love to 9. You know, they hold me down, man. They make sure I'm straight.
Yeah, I can't protect you from D-Shep. Sorry. He's too much.
Yeah, Shep is that's a horse of a different color. I got to get that. I got to get my soundboard together. I'm about to turn my kids' playroom into a classroom. So I think I'm gonna set up a spot for me up here. So yeah,
Yeah,
I just ordered the blackboard or the dry erase board, and I ordered him a desk. So I think I'm gonna set up here.
nice. You gonna play teacher?
Yeah. I'm cause my son going to Head Start, so they go take him a couple days a week. So I'm gonna do the rest. But I already got him, doing a couple things. So yeah, I love teaching, and now I get to teach my kids. So this is kind of always a dream of mine, like being able to give them information that I didn't have when I was younger. So I'm about to enjoy this, man. I
Cool,
enjoy,
cool.
interacting or, being a dad. It's like one of my greatest accomplishments in life is being a father, being a husband, you know, um, because the life that I'm living now is what I used to watch on TV. I grew up with my grandma, you know, so I used to watch families on TV, ordinary families, mom and dad with the kids. I used to watch that on TV, and like, damn, I wonder how that is. And now I'm giving that to my children. So that's major to me. That's why I say I ain't fucking nothing up with my wife. I'm straight.
You're a smart man.
Yeah, I'm a
All right.
bust.
Good night, Nine.
Good night.
Good night, chat.
Appreciate you. No dose of coffee. Man, you'll be asleep. You listen to me for 10 more minutes. You'll be back asleep. You'll be back asleep. Yeah, but I'm about to get off here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out. Man, shout out to Big Mix for showing that love. Shout out to Mo for becoming a new member. Hey, man, y'all go get y'all memberships, man. Support your boy. We don't got the views over here yet. So that's the only way I can get paid on YouTube is when y'all donate and when y'all get the memberships. But I promise you, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna make it worth it. I do get a couple other shows. I'm doing the show on emotional addiction. I'm gonna do it live, but as soon as I get off, it's going to members only. So if you don't catch it live, you definitely gonna need a membership to catch the replay. Um, that's something I've been working on for a minute, so I'm gonna get that to the members. But I've been promising people, so I'm gonna do it live. So if you don't catch it live, you have to catch the replay, and I put it for the $1.99. But there are gonna be member only streams for the $4.99, and they're gonna be good. I think I'm gonna try to set up a debate with me and Tay, but I'm only streaming that on $4.99 because it's go get lit because I'm go piss her off, right? Because little sis thinks she can take down the big dog, and I'm gonna have to show her like, you know, I'm a big dog for a reason when it comes to this debating. So yeah, I'm gonna try to set that up with Tay, and we're gonna put that in the $4.99. Um, but yeah, man, y'all know what I always say, man. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations that build nations. Why do I say that? Because they do. If you don't believe me, keep coming having these conversations, and we go build a nation, right? Um, and one more thing, man. The motto of the 9: a better you is a better us, meaning the better we are individually, the better we are collectively. And that's how we solve problems, by coming together and finding solutions. So shout out to all the solution seekers. Shout out to all the non-support. Shout out to everybody who come over here and have these conversations, sit in these chats, chatting with me. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all make this worthwhile. We ain't big yet, but we heading there. So I'm gonna put my head down. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep doing what it do, And again, in 2 weeks, I'm doing a meet and greet. I do got spots open. For some reason, people keep signing up and then signing out. People daddy's getting, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm about to be petty for a second. But yeah, people daddy's getting jealous. Like now that the mother told you you're putting your son in a mentor, and now the daddy I hope, well, I want to piss more daddies off and get them more involved in their kids' lives. So I guess I'm doing a good thing because I got people pulling out the program because now their daddy want to do it, and that's great. I hope I can inspire more fathers to be in their kids' lives, right? So shout out to me for that. But yeah, with coach, coach gets shit moving. You know, yeah, coach gets shit moving. But yeah, shout out to the nine, man. Appreciate everybody. Gary, Santina, Commander, Tay Eats, BDB, and shout out to the sensei himself. I gotta get Sensei back on here. Gotta get Sensei back on here. But yeah, we out, man. We out. I'm not even gonna play the music tonight. Oh, I do want to say one thing. I meant to say this last night, but y'all know I got my Marvel credit moments. I'm planning something, right? Y'all got to stay tuned because the people who rock out with me, that really rock out with me to the end of the road, I got something special. So when my shows go off, if it don't cut right off, be ready to write something down. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what now. Just be ready to write it down, and I promise you it'll be worth it later. But yeah, we out.